Greetings, fellow problematic humanoids. It is I, the OGGM. It is the 20th day of June, and it is time to get all our intelligence and wisdom sucked out of our brains, because we're going to take the new 2022 Wizards of the Coast survey, i.e., this is what Wizards of the Coast has put up of stuff they think we want to see going forward in Dungeons and Dragons, and we're going to fill it out, and then they're going to probably ignore it and do whatever they want. Anyways, so yeah, now this says it's supposed to take up to 25 minutes. I think we can do it in half that time. I'll post the link down below if you want to do it yourself, but here we go. What's your favorite character class? Well, that's easy. My favorite character class is Rogue and Cleric. Bam. What is your favorite character race? Human. And Halfling. And you can do up to 3. And Dwarf. Which D&D campaign setting do you prefer? Birthright, Dark Sun, Dragonlance, Eberron, Forgotten Realms, Greyhawk, Mystara, Planescape, Ravenloft, or Spelljammer? Well, Spelljammer does seem to be sort of the perfect setting for 5e. Homebrew, of course, and since I'm a classic, Forgotten Realms. What's your favorite D&D campaign setting? You just asked me that. Oh, which is your favorite? Homebrew. Why homebrew? Personalization. Keeps the mystery. All I've ever known. Creative freedom. Pressure release. Ownership. World building. How about all of them? Personalization. Creative freedom and world building. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? Yes. What is your age? None of your business. What year did you start? At the beginning, you idiot. When was the last time you played any edition of D&D within the last 12 months? How important are the following when you play? Creating a character with detailed personalities, quirks, and motives? Nah, slightly important. Being a powerful hero that defeats villains and monsters? Slightly important. Leading a group during gameplay? Not important. Maximizing combat? Nope. Overcoming challenges with this kind of characters and monsters? Nope, don't care. Bonding over a shared experience with my brain? Yep. Creating my own adventures campaign? Yep. Using miniatures? Oh god, I love miniatures. Introducing new players to D&D? That's also kind of important. How important is the following to you? Research rule books online to optimize class? Not important. Accumulating powerful weapons, spells? Nope, I don't care. Having a large collect? Nope, don't care. Creating a homebrew world campaign setting? That's kind of important. Taking charge of it? Nope, don't care. Crafting elaborate? Nope. Crafting elaborate backstories for my characters. You know everybody else is going to print that as their most important one. I'm going, nope, not important at all. Being part of a fun group game. Yes, it's very important because it's a fucking game. Helping others learn to play. Yes. The rule books and guides. I don't care about the artwork. Identifying creative ways to solve challenges. Yep, I kind of like that. You think it's going to ask me my preferred pronoun? How are you introduced to D&D? I walked into a store. How long after you introduced D&D did you play your first tabletop role-playing game? A few months later. I mean, maybe not even. I don't think I actually played with others for about a year. So, how long after being introduced to D&D did you purchase or receive your first D&D box set? A few months, because I got my first on Christmas. Which of the following did you do first? Bought or received? Yep. What was the first D&D tabletop role-playing game product you ever owned? I guess would be the core rules. The original box. What is the first 5th edition tabletop RPG ever? Player's Handbook. You mentioned that the first D&D product you owned was a core rules list. How was the product contained? It was a Christmas gift. Have you purchased D&D? Yes, I'm 55 years old. I think I can purchase my own D&D stuff. Think about the first D&D tabletop product you bought. Why did you buy this product? It was there. Yeah, basically the first thing I bought that was D&D related was I bought it because it was there and I wanted D&D shit. So yeah. After the first product, what kind of products did you get next? Miniatures, core rulebooks, adventures. Digital tools for tabletop. I started playing in the 70s, so these didn't exist yet. When was the last time you bought an official 5e product published or made by Wizards of the Coast? By Wizards of the Coast officially? It's been more than a year. Why have you chosen not to buy D&D products within the last year? 'Cause I don't care. D&D products are too expensive. And other. Have you created your own? Yes. What resources did you use to build your first character? The books. Have you ever been a dungeon master? Yes. What year did you first DM? I don't know. Let's put 1979. What addictions have you DM'd? All of them. In the past 12 months, what percentage of your overall D&D playing time has been spent DM? 0. Hey, we're halfway done. And what percentage of game sections GM to castle? In the past year or ever? I'm going to put 50. Why do those sections get canceled? I wanted to do something else with my time, or I was sick. Think back to campaigns you've run that came to an end. Why did they end? I reached a mandatory end. DM burnout. My players sucked. Schedules. Yeah. How much do you agree or disagree with the following? Generally, all the campaigns I run come to a satisfying end. Nah. Generally, the campaigns I play in come to a satisfying end. Never. No campaign I have played in the last 20 years has come to what I think a satisfying end other than TJ Storm's game. Before or since COVID, how did you typically play? At a friend's house. In a store. With stores reopening and loosening the social distancing, how do you think your tabletop play frequency will continue? At home, a lot less. You're not coming to my house? Nope. Maybe more. Hopefully more at the store. Blah. Blah. How did COVID affect your table time? I spent significantly less time. COVID killed D&D for me. Which D&D 5e books have you bought? Player's Handbook. Which of the following 5th edition box sets have you bought? None of them. Which of the following 5th edition adventures have you brought? 1. I brought 1 following 5th edition adventure. And you know what that is, because I talk about it all the fucking time. Tomb of Annihilation, both physical and digital. Which of the following 5th edition supplements have you bought? None of them. None of them. I don't buy supplements. How many physical copies of 5th edition books do you buy? I mean, what did you do with them? I read them. What do you do with the digital copies? I read them. These are dumb. When are you going to get to the questions you actually mean to ask, like personal program? Which of the following official 5th edition D&D accessories have you bought? I've bought none of them. Which of the D&D related products have you bought? None. Which of the following types of accessories do you plan to buy within the next 6 months? Maybe figures. How many people, including yourself, use any of the core rule books you own? Nobody touches my books. Which of the following 5th edition core books have Player's Handbook? And I guess Monster Manual. Which of the following 5th edition box sets? None of them. Which of the following 5th edition adventures have you used? Let's see. I ran sort of ran Out of the Abyss, but it was really heavily modified. Tomb of Annihilation, of course. That's pretty much it. Storm King's Thunder, which for some reason isn't on here. Oh, there it is. Which of the 5th edition supplements have you used? None of them. Which of the following 5th edition accessories have you used? Blah 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 blah. My miniatures. Which of the D&D related products have you used? None of these. Isn't this exciting? Here we go. How important are the following when you decide to buy D&D books? Here we go. Character backgrounds being the very first one, because we know everybody wants their 8-page background. To me, not at all. Races, not at all. Classes, not at all. Subclasses, not at all. Feats, not at all. Spells, not at all. Magic items, nope. Monsters, nope. Everything I need is in the Monster Manual. Everything I need is in the Player's Handbook. Everything I need is the DM's Guide. I don't need anything else except adventures. What currency do you typically use to purchase D&D products? Money, cash, American dollars, USA. I don't understand these. Arse, odd, burl, cad, calf, clip. Yeah, I'm skipping this one. Oh, I got to pick one? Oh, no, I don't. In the past 6 months, how much money did you spend on the following products? Nothing. Zero. The only money I've spent for games is not an official D&D product. The only D&D thing related that I've purchased in the past 6 months was Doom Forgotten Realms. So I guess that's other D&D branded. In the past 6 months, how much did you spend on the following products? I don't know. D&D Beyond, I don't use. Blah, blah, I don't use any of these. All right, we've made it to 52%. Have I bought any D&D branded merchandise? No. Which of the following D&D digital games have you ever played? None. Do you follow D&D? No. In a typical week, how many hours do you watch? I don't. Playing D&D? Nope. None of my D&D family members play D&D. Adventure? Nope. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. Nope. How likely would you recommend D&D to someone? Meh. Why do you say that? Because there are better games to learn if you just want to start playing than 5e. Do you feel D&D is on its way and growing in strength, holding its ground, pretty consistent, or on its way down? On its way down. Sales have dropped from 80% to 50%. Considering each of the following, do you think D&D Beyond on its way up, Roll20 holding its ground, Fantasy Grounds holding its ground? Have you played Magic the Gathering? Used to play. What tabletop or digital games have you enjoyed playing the most in the past 3 months? Minecraft. Here we go. Which term describes your gender? Woman, man, write in. Can I write in Batman? I'm totally writing in Batman. Batman. Which of the following represents your racial or ethnic heritage? Batman. Remember, always answer these. Batman. Thank you. We did the survey. Yay! If you want to do the survey yourself, the link is down below. We did that in under 25 minutes. We did that in 14 minutes. I'm surprised. A lot of it was content oriented and very little of it was personal feeling oriented. Till we got to the end. I mean, there was no question preferred pronoun. It was basically what class, what race, what books have you bought our, I mean, basically they're, hey, have you bought our books? Have you bought our books? Look at our books. Have you bought our books? Have you bought our book? Do you play other games? Do you play, what are they, you don't play other games. You just play our game. I mean, did Scott Gareby write this? I mean, yeah. It's very much Wizards of the Coast pandering to themselves to confirm what they believe. And then if there's any questions that deviate from what the algorithm says that they think people are actually thinking and buying for product-wise, it might affect their thought pattern going forward, but it's really hard to even guess what Wizards of the Coast has got planned, because hanging over our head like a Death Star is 2024 and the 50th edition. And we know there's going to be some major change to the product line with 2024. We don't know what that major change is going to be, but there's going to be something. So any predictions, guesses, things that we fell out are sort of like nebulous, because how much is me filling that out really going to matter, considering you're completely changing everything in 2024? So yeah, but if you look at all the questions, it is not what I expected. It's basically them trying to reaffirm that you think their stuff exists and is important. So yeah, we wasted 15 minutes of our time. But there's better things we could have done, so I don't know. Whatever. It was fun. Here's the link down below if you want to do it yourself. If you don't want to do it yourself, that's completely understandable. Remember, I did it so you don't have to. I'm the OG GM. I will talk to you later. Have a great day.